Okay, my first Facebook Live video. All right, I'm doing Porcupine Quill embroidery, and I'm going to change colors here from white to black to white to orange and then white again, and then I will finish off that little bit. So ideally, I will stay here the whole time, and we'll see if anybody shows up. So, first thing I'm going to do is flatten a white porcupine quill. These have been soaking in water so that they're soft and pliable. So I'll flatten a quill here. And we'll get started. I'll take my awl and lift the quill so I can tuck the previous quill and then tuck this underneath. Let's see, okay, if I were doing this without a camera, I think I would raise this up. That looks good to me. Yeah, I can do that. So we will fold this back and forth. I'm also looking at the pattern that I did previously up here because I want to mirror it on this side. Oops, I've got an end sticking out. Let's see if I can snip that off. Now let's go back and do it right. Raise this one and raise this one. Oops. And trim this off a little bit. Now I can get started. Now this one will go into this loop. I'm hoping this won't be any more than 10 or 15 minutes long. I don't want to make a really long video. All right, now now I think I'll start a black quill because I want it to angle from here down into here. So we'll get a black quill, flatten that. I have a quill flattener made out of a deer antler that a friend made for me years and years ago. It's one of my treasures. And I'll tuck this quill underneath the previous one and trim off this end. I want it to be long enough to stay secure underneath the work as I go, but not so long it sticks out on the other side. So now we'll do another stitch. Fold this over. And I'll do that a couple times and then we'll switch to white. This is smoked brain tan leather, which is traditionally what quill work is done on. Porcupine quill embroidery is an ancient Native American women's art form. done by women but worn by men as a symbol of power. This isn't a sexist thing, it's just roles are very well defined, and it's just the way it was at the time. So now I will put a white quill in and match it up with the stitching from before. Wow, 88 people watching me? That's pretty amazing. Next, I'll put this quill in. Therian's Duo asks, what am I making? I'm making a quilled panel. I don't have enough space to show you. Let me see, I can kind of pan through. That's the bottom. Here, I'll start at the top. There's the top. And this is, it's about 18 inches long, I would say. And this panel, once I get it done, it'll be mirrored on both sides. This white bit here is the center. And when I get that done, I will sew that onto an otter hide, and it will be either a bag or a shawl. I'm not sure which I'm going to do. But that's what I'm making, and I'll show this all along the way. So you'll see as I make this and work toward the finished product. So Omar Safe says, you're so good at this. Oh, well, thank you. I've done it a while. So I'll sew this down. And keep sewing. It's all about precision. Oh, I had a whole bunch of people and now they're all disappearing. Oh well. At least they came and checked it out. Yes, this is a leather thimble. How long have I been doing this? Omar asked. I started doing this in 2005, and I've been selling my pieces since 2006. All right, now we'll add a yellow quill, or an orange quill in here. So I'll get my flattener, flatten this down. I'll tuck this guy in here. Omar says, holy, that's a long time. No wonder you're so good. Revolution is here, says, my auntie made beautiful pieces like that as well. She's no longer with us. Watching this brings back some good memories. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. I just keep stitching back and forth. Yeah, there's a quill end I want to tuck in here. You may not be able to see it, but this end is flipped out the wrong direction. So I'm going to force it underneath. And that should do okay. So I'll keep going here. I'm almost ready to switch to white, and then I'll finish this off. Do a little bit more. And I wish that quill was longer. Oh well. Looking for a short quill here. Okay. I'll flatten this one. And tuck this quill underneath. And I'll just do one stitch with this. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. Whoops, let me trim the end off. Now I'll add a white quill. Put thread in the way. Put that white quill in there and trim off the orange quill. Next, I'll make another stitch, just like I've been doing. And that'll be okay. Now, I think 2 more stitches and then I'll be done with this little bit. All right, now this last stitch, instead of just laying the quill into the loop, I will lay the quill down and wrap the non-working end of the thread around the quill, which will pull the quill and turn it around so I can trim it off and tuck it into the work. And then that's done. There, can't see the end. So I'll lay this down and use my flattener to flatten the quill work. Revolution, thanks for watching, and you have a beautiful day too. Now I'll tuck my thread ends in and lock the thread into the leather. This is how I tie a knot, by taking a little stitch in the leather. Yeah, I'll go over that way. And pull tight, and you can't see the thread in the leather because of the spongy nature of the brain tan leather. So I'll cut this off here. Next, I will do the same thing on this side. And one more stitch. And I'll snip that up. And that's done. And that's how I change color. So, I will do live videos occasionally and maybe some shorts and who knows what all else as I'm getting started with this. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll check in again. Have a good day.